Hello! Today we are going to solve another equation, and in this equation we are going to perform a transformation. I want to draw your attention to the fact that if you work with an equation, the same actions can be applied if you work with identical expressions and perform a transformation. But let's write down the equation we need to solve. X minus 5 divided by 4 equals 7 minus 2x minus 11 divided by 3. Notice that in this equation, the summands have a denominator. Why? When you see an expression with a denominator in an equation, it is desirable to get rid of those denominators. What do we need to do this? To do this, you and I will find the common denominator for the numbers 4 and 3. What is this number? If you and I find a multiple of 4 and 3, it's 12. And then I will multiply each summand by 12. Why 12? Because 12 we can divide by 3 without a remainder, and 12 we can divide by 4 without a remainder. But if you're to solve this equation by multiplying by the common denominator, then you have to multiply each of the summands by 12. So, we only have one fraction. 12 I multiply by x minus 5 divided by 4 equals 12 I multiply by 7 minus 12 I multiply by 2x minus 11 divided by 3. In this case we have a complicated notation, but the thing is, if I divide 12 and 4 by 4, I get 1 in the denominator, and instead of 12 I write down 3. And in this case I divide 12 and 3 by 3. That's why I multiply all equations by the number 12. Then I'll still have 1 in the denominator, and here we'll write down the number 4. And now, instead of 12, we write the number 3 times x minus 5 equals 12 times 7 is 84 minus 4 times 2x minus 11. Now notice, we got rid of the fractional numbers 4 and 3. The result is an equation like this. We can see the parentheses in this equation, but we can apply our property and multiply 3 times x minus 3 times 5. Notice that I counted the sign right away. I should have written plus 3 times minus 5. But I realized that 3 times minus 5 is a negative number, so I wrote down the minus sign right away. Equals 84 minus. In this case, I apply the same rule and get minus 4 times 2x's. And minus 4 times minus 11. Let's do the action with you. 3x minus 15 equals 84 minus 8x and plus 44. On the left side, I immediately wrote down the minus sign because I saw that I plus 3 multiplied by minus 5, and I immediately wrote down the minus sign. But on the right-hand side, in order not to lose this sign, not to make a mistake, I wrote down minus 4 times minus 11. Be careful when the number is negative. And now, let's apply our rule. 3x plus 8x equals minus 8x, I move to the left side. And the number minus 15, I'll move it to the right side. But first, I will write down the numbers that have already been written down in the right side. And these are the numbers 84 and 44 and plus 15. Let's do the action. 3x plus 8x is 11x equals. 84 plus 44 and plus 15 is the number 143. Well, now I need to do one last action. I need to write down what x equals. But x has a coefficient of 11, so I'm going to divide. So I'll divide the left and right parts by 11. The result is 11x divided by 11 equals 143 divided by 11. The result is x equals 143 divided by 11 is 13. And the root of our equation is the number 13. That we could solve this equation in another way. We needed the expression minus fractional, the expression 2x minus 1 divided by 3. Move it to the left side, bring it to a common denominator, and we could solve it using proportion. But we chose a way that allowed us to write this equation without a denominator. In the next lesson, we're going to solve the equation and use the carry and common denominator method. That concludes our lesson for today. Goodbye. See you again.